Good afternoon and welcome to the South Central Communications GigaFast pregame report, your local 1 gig internet provider. Today's this next one after Water Canyon just eliminated Tinnick. Our next game is Diamond Ranch versus Milford. Diamond Ranch, the Region 20 number 6 team, Milford, Region 21's number 2. Let's take a look first at Diamond Ranch Academy and what they've done, a little bit of what they've done this season. Coming out of Region 20, and Diamond Ranch, led by Devin Harrison's almost 17 points a game. Gavin Ellsworth averages about 13 and a half, a little more than almost 14 points a game. And watch out for Ellsworth from downtown. He'll knock it down from three-point range. The Diamondbacks have averaged 55, 56 points a game, but they allow 72 per contest, so they're down negative on that point scoring differential. Moving along on our South Central Communications GigaFast pregame report to the Milford Tigers. They are Region 21's number 2 team, went 10-11 this year, 7-3 in their region. And looking at some individual stats, they're led by Zach Sherwood's 13 points per game, Kyler Wunderlich 10 points per game, and then Kobe Gillis with 9 points per contest. It's a balanced scoring attack for the Milford Tigers, who bring some talent from the football field, 2 straight state championships in football, and they look to keep things alive here at the state tournament in basketball in consolation play. This has been the South Central Communications GigaFast pregame report. Sign up for 1 gig internet today. Get a gig and get going. That's South Central Communications. We thank you for tuning in. I'm Ryan Steinekert, and it's consolation play. Moments ago, Panguitch defeated Monticello in the championship bracket quarterfinals, 57-44. Manila and Bryce Valley, I believe, playing next, and that ought to be a pretty good one between the Mustangs and the Mustangs. Looks like Zach Sherwood for the tip against Jacob Owens, and Milford wins the tip and will have the basketball first. Alec Williams across the timeline. Kaiden Peters also out there for Milford, along with Kyler Wunderlich and Kobe Gillis, the 5 players on the floor for the Milford Tigers. Down left corner, Wunderlich. Diamond Ranch in his zone defense. Looks like maybe a 1-2-2 zone. Left corner, Wunderlich fires the 3 and misses. Rebound goes over the top, pulled in by Gavin Ellsworth. His first board of the game. Also on the floor, Matt Griffith with the basketball. On the right wing is Jacob Owens. 3-point shot, left wing. Nope. Offensive board by Griffith, and his putback won't go. Rebound pulled down by Milford's Zach Sherwood. Tyler Nash is number 32. Nathan Longwell, Davis Harrison, number 1 for Diamond Ranch. Now that I look at it and we settle in a little more in the Milford's half-court offense, looks like a 2-3 zone from Diamond Ranch. To the right wing, Peters, just a sophomore this year, averaging 6 points a game. Alec Williams, a big part of that football state championship in the fall, drops it inside. Kobe Gillis with the finish. He averages almost 10 points a game and puts Milford on top 2-0. Just underway in this first quarter. Ellsworth kicks it left wing for the 3, and Jacob Owens misses that one. Rebound pulled down for Milford. I believe that was Williams on the board. Wunderlich. Go down right corner. Nice passing to beat the zone. That's how you do it right there. Kaiden Peters finds Zach Sherwood. Milford on top 4-0. Milford gave Bryce Valley a scare yesterday. Bryce Valley ended up winning in overtime. 3-point shot from the top of the key. This one misses up over the top of the basket. Gavin Ellsworth. This presentation of the state championships is brought to you in part by State Bank of Southern Utah. Do your banking with State Bank of Southern Utah, sbsu.com. Entry pass inside, Williams across the key, right wing. Continue to fire it around the arc. Williams fakes a pass as it poked away, and Diamond Ranch comes up with the loose ball. Attacking the hoop with the layup. Sherwood blocked it, and it looked to me from here like it went off of Diamond Ranch. So Sherwood gets the block, and then coming down, it hits Davis Harrison and goes out of bounds. Diamond Ranch led by Thomas Timoteo, their head coach. And Milford Tigers coach Lynn Dalton in his first year at the helm of the Milford Tiger basketball program. Right side, Wunderlich kicks it left side to Peters, and Milford turns it over for a second time. Up ahead, Harrison lays it up and in, this time gets the finish. 4-2, Milford on top. 2 early buckets for Milford inside Sherwood and Gillis with a basket apiece. Wunderlich. Milford last year lost on the first day, fought through Consolation. They beat a couple of good teams along the way, including Tabiona, and then lost in the Consolation Championship, or the Consolation Finals, against Rich, 54-35. The year before that, 2 years before that, in fact, for Milford, they did not make the state tournament, and they lost the year before that in Consolation, or in the play-in game against Duchesne. Layup missed. Matt Griffith, the rebound, is second already for Diamond Ranch. To the right wing, Alexander Hartwick. Diamondbacks, Harrison wanted a step back three, but defense out on him. Good D by Kaiden Peters. 4:10 left, first quarter, 4-2. Both teams solid defense so far. Milford in a man-to-man, or is it a box and one and a foul called? Kaiden Peters will pick up the foul. So Diamond Ranch to inbound from this near sideline. Backcourt to Harrison. No, Milford isn't a straight-up man-to-man. Dribbling to his left, Gavin Ellsworth pulls up, misses, and the rebound, Alec Williams rips it away from Diamond Ranch. Williams with his second rebound of the game. Showing some patience, Milford Tigers, who Williams will hit the shot. I just left him open, and he says, okay, why not? I'll take it. Not part of the offense. We'll improvise a little bit. Harrison drives. Double team comes. He'll kick it back out of the corner. Griffith, big number 54. 6'10" listed. Or no, had 6 points, 10 rebounds yesterday in the win over, or the loss against Manila, 78-55. Milford got to this point by losing to Bryce Valley 46-44 in overtime. Inbound, Hartwick. Harrison, top of the key, long three. Nope, misses wide right. Rebound, pulled down by Gillis of Milford. Williams attacks, stops, throws it across the lane into the hands of Diamond Ranch. 3 turnovers from Milford early on here. Ellsworth drives across the lane, finds a teammate, but he can't quite finish. Tyler Nash was under there, but funny angle. Surprising he even got that close. It was a pretty good move. Sherwood jumping up and down. I'm open, I'm open. Wunderlich takes the three and buries it. 9-2, Milford on top early on. Still first quarter. We got about just more than 2 minutes left here in the first. Harrison looking for a lane to drive through, and the ball poked away, but they'll whistle a foul. That'll be Kyler Wunderlich with his first personal. This presentation of state championship basketball is brought to you by Ruby's Inn, Gateway Resort to Bryce Canyon National Park. Check them out at ruby'sinn.com. Three-point shot stuffed. Right back out of bounds. Wunderlich showing his hops. He's got the long arms. That helps out a little bit, but got up to reject that Tyler Nash three-point attempt. Nathan Longwell checks into the game. Nash gets a breather. Diamond Ranch, 4-12 overall this year. They went 2-10 in Region 20, a very deep and tough Region 20. Two-point jumper, a long two, missed by Ellsworth. Offensive board. Sherwood with another swat. And a travel by Matt Griffiths. Diamond Ranch not finding the spacing they were hoping to down inside. Milford Playing pretty good defense so far in the man-to-man. Sherwood down inside, working, or down on the right wing. He's their leading scorer, 13 points a game for Milford. Wunderlich finds a little room, lobs a pass back to Gillis in the left baseline. He'll step back and swish it through. 11-2, Milford on top big early on, 1:26 left in the first. We'll take a quick break and be right back on Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Back on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com. Milford on top big, 11-2 early on. Diamond Ranch just a couple of years away, removed from winning a state championship in 2015-16 season, so that was 3 years ago. They had a good team. Mill Holland, such a quick player. They had big Sykes down inside and beat Rich 62-57 in the championship game. To win their first and only state basketball championship. Harrison shoots, misses, and Williams with his third rebound of the game, but then a steal on the other end. Harrison spins in the lane, hangs, can't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line. As for the Milford Tigers, a couple of state football championships recently, but their last basketball title was in 1977. The only state championship for the Milford Tigers in boys basketball. Harrison has yet to score in this one. Actually has 2 points. He averages 16 per game and misses the first free throw. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Quality Inn Richfield, your home for the state tournaments. Nice hot breakfast, egg, sausage, biscuits and gravy, take your pick at the Quality Inn Richfield. Harrison hits the second. Milford leads 11-3. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Williams. Peters, they work it around back to the top of the arc. Brett Beebe. He's a speedster. Watch out for him, number 2. Might not see that speed as much here on the basketball court, but Williams is fouled with 38.9 seconds left in the first. And the foul charged to Vincent Matanzaro. Matazaro. Apologies if I say that name wrong. 3-point shot, left corner. Kaiden Peters makes it 14-3. Milford on top big. Harrison drives, gets cut off down inside. Offensive board by Ellsworth, but he can't get the putback to go. 13-12. BB pushing up court, loses control, but gets the ball back. Williams, right corner, three-pointer, no. Griffith with the big board. Long pass ahead. Harrison runs out of time just before the layup attempt, and at the end of one, Milford dominating. 14-3, the Tigers with the lead. We'll be right back on Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com.
Buffering sucks. Stop watching your favorite internet shows 30 seconds at a time. Get super fast 1 gigabyte speed now. South Central Communications is invested in you and building for the future. Get there faster with the best internet experience at a price no one can beat. Upgrade to 1 gig internet and enjoy smooth streaming on every device in your home. And enhance your internet experience today. South Central Communications is delivering the most advanced fiber internet to every home and business.
Back on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com. School day is out, I think. The bell just rang for the end of the school day. Harrison and a travel. Nathan Longwell backing up. Looked like he might have been thinking about setting himself up for a three-point shot attempt. Diamond Ranch took care of it pretty well in the first quarter, though, but that is just their third turnover of the game. Beebe, free throw line, Williams. Milford team working it around the arc well, but then they turn it over. Harrison with the quick hands. Dribbles behind the back like it's second nature. Misses the layup, though. Harrison just not getting his shots to go. He's had some decent looks, all contested, and that's been a key for Milford so far. Sherwood, right wing, tries to fire it inside. There's another turnover. Milford tries to get it back. Williams does. To Gillis, drives, floats, misses short, gets his own rebound poked away out of bounds. So the Tigers forcing some turnovers as well. Milford, though, on top. Their shot has fallen a lot better. 14-3, Tigers lead. Nice inbound play, but Sherwood can't quite get it go. Too strong off the window. Williams, the offensive rebound. Alec already has 4 boards in the game. Another turnover inside. Milford a little careless with the basketball on their passes, trying to squeeze them through windows. Offensive board and the putback. Longwell can't get that, but he'll get a couple of free throws. Well, these free throws are brought to you by Garcane Energy, keeping the lights on for more than 70 years. Garcane Energy, proud to support 1A state championship basketball and SUU. Southern Utah University, you can check them out, SUU to everywhere, suu.edu. That's suu.edu. Front end of the 2 free throws. Nathan Longwell misses the first. Steps back up to the line. Diamond Ranch designated visiting team in this one. Longwell swishes the second one through, so they're in the road blacks. Milford in the home whites with the red numbers. Black slashes, black and red slashes on the side of the jerseys and the shorts. Good pass. Williams strong to the hoop. A finish and a foul. Alec Williams with a chance for the three-point play. And a foul charged, I believe, to Jacob Owens. It's just his first personal. 4th team foul, or 2nd team foul on Diamond Ranch. Alec Williams at the line. Can't quite get it to go. And the rebound, Josh Owens. 16-4, Milford on top by 12. Long 3 by Ellsworth, swishes through, splash. Gavin Ellsworth averages 14 a game. There's his first bucket. (16-7), Milford with the lead. 6:05 left, second quarter. Consolation, loser goes home, winner stays alive, and will face, I believe, Water Canyon tomorrow at 2:30. Harrison dribbles toward his right, directing some traffic, can't find anything, and hands off to Ellsworth. Right corner. Harrison fakes the long 3, tries to find some space, kicks it right corner, 3-point shot. Ooh. In and out. Wunderlich, no, that's Sherwood with the rebound, his second of the day. Quickly up to the right corner. Williams for 3 is off the front of the iron. 2 Tigers had the rebound. They fought for it and couldn't pull it in. Instead, Nathan Longwell from Diamond Ranch gets it. Davis Harrison. Left wing Longwell, or Ellsworth rather. Follows a screen. Creates some space, baseline jumper, short, and big rebound there by Zach Sherwood. The height and length of Sherwood, he's able to reach out and pull that one in. Milford trying to spread things out, open up some space in the middle. Gillis inside for Williams. His shot partially blocked. Harrison not quite as fully established inbounds as the ball came to him, and he grabbed hold of it. Beebe to inbound. Peters. Sherwood from 3. Nobody comes out to guard him. He'll shoot it and misses. Ellsworth with the rebound for Diamond Ranch. That's his 3rd. Harrison attacking, slices through the D, hangs in the air, can't get it. But we'll go back to the line. Utah State Championship basketball is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. For real estate at beautiful Bear Lake, work with the best. Visit bearlakerealty.com. They've got lots of beachfront, room of the view, timeshare options. That's bearlakerealty.com. Harrison misses the first. He's 1 of 3 from the line. Gets the second one to rattle home. 2 of 4. He has 4 points. Makes it 16-8. Milford doubling up Diamond Ranch, but Milford in a bit of a scoring drought. Since Alec Williams attempted a 3-point play when he missed the free throw. 4 minutes left, just over 4 left here in the second. Williams in the right corner. 2-3 zone defense from Diamond Ranch extending out just a bit. Williams bounces right corner. Gillis fakes the 3, lobs inside. Sherwood. A fan from Diamond Ranch saying he was doing the counting for the officials on what he thought was the 3 seconds in the lane. Well, Sherwood goes to the line to shoot 2. Matt Griffith with his first personal foul. Let's see what Sherwood does at the free throw line. Zach has averaged 13 points this season. Yesterday in the loss against Bryce Valley, had 8 points, 3 rebounds. Misses the front end of the 2 free throw trip to the line. Neither team shooting well from the line. Diamond Ranch 50%. Milford 0 for 3 as Sherwood misses the second and a foul on the rebound. Alec Williams picks up his first. Oh, they call it on Colby Gillis. His first. 16 foul on Milford, which leads 16-8. Griffith at the free throw line. Fires left corner 3. Ooh, this one halfway down and pops out. Tyler Nash couldn't quite get it. Wunderlich with the rebound. Up across the timeline and sets up the offense. Left wing. Peters taken away. Harrison to the other end. A lot of contact there. He was hoping for the foul, but his teammate gets the offensive board. Long pass over the basket and without coming down. A missed shot by Gavin Ellsworth. Oh, no, excuse me, that was Tyler Nash. Another foul on the floor against Diamond Ranch. Milford will inbound from the baseline, and that's Matt Griffith's second personal. Milford scored an early 2 in this quarter and hasn't scored since. Lucky for them, their defense has been solid, and Diamond Ranch hasn't scored much either. An 8-point lead for Milford. Williams, right side, Kaiden Peters. Work it around, left wing. Wunderlich lobs inside. Gillis fakes a pass and then goes into the middle, in and out of the hands of Sherwood. 5 turnovers in the quarter for Milford. Harrison attacks, hangs in the air and lays it in. He's just in attack mode all the time when he gets the ball. Seems like he believes he can get to the hoop every time he has it, and he just about does. Williams skips it across, 3-pointer. Wunderlich knocks the second 3-pointer down for him today. 19-10. Another foul on Milford will put Tyler Nash at the line, shooting 1-1. That's Zach Sherwood's first personal. Misses the free throw. Williams tied up with a couple of Diamondbacks on the rebound. And a foul. Oh, and that's Matt Griffith's third. Diamond Ranch big man had 6 points, 10 rebounds yesterday in the loss against Manila. Just picked up his third foul. We may see Vinny Montezaro check into the game. 2 minutes left in the first half. Milford on top by 9, 19-10. Peters, right side, Williams on the wing. A little bit of movement down inside, high post, low post between Sherwood and Gillis. Then they set it up for Peters to shoot the three. He misses. Sherwood fighting for the board, out of bounds. Saved by Diamond Ranch, but Peters is there for it. Williams, Sherwood, thinking about what to do, goes inside to Gillis. Quick turn and shot, and Kobe hits the shot. 21-10. Milford up by 11. Ellsworth gives back to Harrison. He'll think about and then take the deep three. Can't get it to go. Sherwood goes up high and rips down the rebound. Zach taking himself up across the timeline. I believe Sherwood was listed on the football roster at 6'7" this fall. He is tall and got the long arms. He was a tough guy to defend on the football field for most 1A defenders in football this past fall. Time running down, under a minute to go in the second quarter. Milford leads 21-10, left corner. Peters, or Wunderlich rather, wanted the shot. Instead, back up to Peters. Milford showing some patience and discipline. Williams in the lane, ball poked away. He gets it back in the quarter, then loses it. Turns and asks the official for a foul rather than hustling back to get on defense, and Ellsworth takes it into the lane and is fouled. Officials will say it was on the floor. Kyler Wunderlich with his third personal foul. So he's got 6 points, 2 3-pointers, and 3 fouls. Brett Beebe checks back into the game as Gavin Ellsworth heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is good. And I misspoke. It's a 1-and-1 as that foul was on the floor. It's an 8th team foul against Milford. Ellsworth not concerned with that. He hits the first, so he'll shoot 2 anyways, and he hits the second as well. He's got 5 points. Gavin brings it to a 9-point game again, 21-12. Wunderlich slowly, or Kaiden Peters rather, slowly across the timeline. Beebe, Gillis down in the left corner. Sherwood. Milford continuing to work it around. They'll play for a final shot unless they get an easy, high percentage look down inside. Sherwood gets that and finishes with the left hand. Nice move by Zach Sherwood. 23-12. That gives DRA, Diamond Ranch, a little time to set something up. Harrison, step back, long three, left wing, just short. This one goes over the top of the hoop. Milford pulls it down. Beebe from full court, just short, front iron. Beebe just about beat the buzzer, but at the end of 2, it's 23-12. Milford on top on this presentation of Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com.
It's fun helping each customer find the best vehicle for their needs. I'm Tracy Lawley, and I've worked with my brother Kurt for 23 years. Back in 1969, my grandfather Donnell Jensen sold a customer this 1969 Dodge Charger. Years later, I had the opportunity to sell that same customer a new Dodge truck. And we continue to have the opportunity to serve his children and grandchildren. If you're buying a car from someone who isn't having fun, you should definitely come see me before you sign on the dotted line.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Our Richfield Hotel, located just off Interstate 70, is a short drive from attractions like the Big Rock Candy Mountain, Fremont Indian State Park, Fish Lake National Forest, the Great Western Trail, and the Paiute ATV Trail. Located near the Sevier Valley Center, make the Quality Inn Richfield your home for the tournaments.
Welcome to the Southern Utah University halftime report here from Richfield High School and the state tournament. You're tuned into Consolation bracket game between Diamond Ranch and Milford. And it's brought to you, this halftime report is brought to you by Southern Utah University. SUU to everywhere. Visit suu.edu. The Milford Tigers jumped out early. They led 4-0 before Diamond Ranch got on the board. Davis Harrison, boy, he can penetrate, hang in the air, but he's having a hard time finishing. And credit Milford with some of that. They are contesting every shot that he puts up. Now, Harrison still had 6 points in the first half, 2 field goals, 2 free throws. But overall, his shooting percentage not great because of all those contested shots. Gavin Ellsworth had 5 for Diamond Ranch, which scored just 12 points through the first 16 minutes of the game. Milford, on the other side, scored 14 in the first quarter, slowed down a bit offensively in the second quarter with just 9, but Milford leads 23-12 at the half. Milford was led by Colby Gillis and Kyler Wunderlich, who each had 6 points apiece. Wunderlich on 2 3-point buckets. Zach Sherwood and Alec Williams had 4 points apiece. And then 3 points from Kaiden Peters, who picked up, Wunderlich picked up a few fouls, and didn't see him for the last few minutes of the second quarter. But Milford overall in control. They lead by 9. One thing Milford will look to improve on in the second half was take care of the basketball better. They had 9 turnovers in that first half by my tally, and a lot of that was just Harrison and others from Diamond Ranch with their quick hands, getting into passing lanes, forcing turnovers, or just picking up steals. So it's 23-12 at the half. Milford, Region 21's number 2, leads Region 20's number 6, Diamond Ranch. Again, 23-12. This halftime report has been presented by Southern Utah University. SUU to everywhere in Cedar City. Southern Utah, beautiful Red Rock country. If you're interested in learning more about SUU, getting your education there, visit suu.edu. SUU to everywhere. Stay tuned. We've got second half action coming up when we return on this 1A Utah basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Shed Inc., located at 44 North Main in Panguitch, Randy and Matt will take care of all of your screen printing needs. Need some extra cash? They'll buy those shed antlers you've been looking to sell. Call Shed Inc. today. Go Cats!
As a Cedar City native, I was already familiar with the high-quality academics and the beautiful campus of Southern Utah University. I quickly found a second home in the Computer Science and Information Systems program. I graduated with an impressive portfolio right out of school and was able to get a job at Amazon as a cloud support engineer. I enjoy creating something great from nothing other than my imagination, aided by the problem-solving techniques I learned at SUU. I am so grateful for the guidance I received from Southern Utah University.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
It's that time of year again for high school state tournament basketball. This week, the Sevier Valley Center will host the 1A girls and boys state tournament. These games will be live on KTTA 8.1 over-the-air TV and also online at live.ksl.com. Get tuned in and enjoy some great basketball action.
Bryce Canyon sure is amazing, but don't just stand there at the overlook. Hop on the saddle for a true Wild West experience. Ruby's Inn has the perfect horseback adventure for your family. Whether it's just an hour-and-a-half ride to the canyon rim or a full-day getaway to the very trails used by outlaw Butch Cassidy, we've got rides for first-timers and old-timers. Come visit us in the lobby to plan your adventure or call 866-782-0002. Ruby's Inn, the wonder of the West.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back on this Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com. If you're not friends on Facebook yet with Utah High School Sportscasts, look them up. We post highlights each day on Facebook, on the Utah High School Sportscast Facebook page, and you can watch those highlights, share them with your friends, see your friends making great plays here at the state tournament. At the half, it's Milford leading Diamond Ranch 23-12, and today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. Find your fun in Logan. Visit explorelogan.com. So much great things, fun things to do up in the Cache Valley, up in northern Utah. explorelogan.com. Milford with the basketball to start third quarter action. Alec Williams, left side wide open. Wunderlich thought about the three but passed it up. Milford content to win a low-scoring defensive battle, work it inside a little more, and get an easy layup for Zach Sherwood. That's some impressive discipline from this Milford Tigers team to get the super high efficient bucket rather than the open three. Wunderlich just got his fourth foul. He can't believe it. He thought he got out there and planted his feet as Tyler Nash started to move. Wunderlich instead picks up his fourth, and Brett Beebe will get some extra playing time this afternoon. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Ruby's Inn. Check them out at ruby'sinn.com. The gateway to the national parks in southern Utah. Ruby's Inn. Top of the key. Owens had it, got it back. Harrison, Owens, Ellsworth. Milford into a 2-3 zone defense. Harrison wanted the three from the left wing, but good closeout by the Milford defense. No look dish, Harrison, but unable to finish is Nash, and the rebound out of bounds to Milford. Nash cutting to the hoop, and Harrison finds him backdoor. 25-12, Milford with the lead. Beebe across the timeline, shows attack, and then gets to Williams. 7 minutes left, third quarter. The loser of this one is done. The winner gets to play tomorrow against Water Canyon at 2:30 p.m. We'll have a couple more games coming up right after this. On the girls' side of the bracket, it'll be Tabiona versus West Desert at 4 o'clock, and then at 5:30, Milford versus Manila. All those games in Consolation, and it's winner continues to play, loser goes home. Harrison dribbles to the free throw line. He'll pull up there, and no, that one halfway down pops out. Colby Gillis with the rebound. He's got a couple of those in this game. Lob inside, Sherwood. Gillis, it was in the middle, but Ellsworth just rips it away for the steal. Let's try to step around the D, loops it up with the right hand and misses. Rebound tipped out off of Milford. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by State Bank of Southern Utah. Proud to present state championship basketball. For all your banking needs, visit www.sbsu.com. That's sbsu.com. Harrison open three, right wing, misses an air ball. That was out in front. Two Diamond Ranch players try to save it, and somehow goes off of a Milford player. The two Diamond Ranch players said, that's off of Milford. The Milford player said, what? That was Zach Sherwood. Didn't think it had touched him, but the official said it did. Harrison. Step back, long three. Milford just kind of leaving him open. That rebound comes, Karam's off the front of the iron, hits Sherwood off the shoulder and out of bounds back to Diamond Ranch. You're watching a Garcane Energy presentation of 1A State Championship basketball. Garcane Energy, a Touchstone Energy co-op. Griffith free throw line to Ellsworth. Shots blocked by Gillis. Boy, Colby, some athleticism. He got up. Ellsworth's got him beat by a few inches and has a high release point, but Gillis blocked that shot. Peters thought about the three, instead to Sherwood at the top of the key. Lob it inside. Gillis looking for that extra pass, but instead attacks the hoop. Can't get the shot to fall, but Gillis will go to the line and shoot two. This presentation of state championship basketball is brought to you in part by South Central Communications, the area's fastest broadband internet. South Central Communications. Gillis at the line, fourth personal foul on Matt Griffith. Gillis hits the first. And he'll have a second one coming up in a moment. Milford struggled from the free throw line in the first half, 0 of 3. That was their first made free throw. Bryce Canyon Half Marathon is proud to present 1A basketball. The race runs the second Saturday in July. Don't miss out. If you're a runner, this is a fantastic one. Beautiful scenery and 13.1 miles of fun. Register today and save. Early registration is open now at www.brycecanyonhalfmarathon.com. That's brycecanyonhalfmarathon.com. Ellsworth at the free throw line, right angle, misses, rebound tipped, and put back. Vincent Matazzaro, Vinny with the putback. 27-14, Milford up. Beebe lobs it to Sherwood. Just over 5 minutes left in the third. Milford jumped out to a 14-3 lead in the first quarter, and they've pretty much maintained that about double-digit lead. The rest, to this point, they're up by 13. Ellsworth. Just to Harrison out on the left wing. Dribble around the top of the arc. Hands to Ellsworth. Drive, dish. On the left wing, Owens fires away and misses short. Sherwood the rebound. And Williams will take it up across the timeline slowly with 4:40 left in the third. Nice quick move by Gillis, and he takes it to the rack for the finish. 29-14, a 15-point lead for the Milford Tigers. Harrison, and a moving screen up top. Matazzaro. Not sure about the call. It was he that looks over to a coach, gets an explanation, and nods. I got you. So Matazzaro picks up his first. Diamond Ranch gives it back to Milford. 2-3 zone defense for the Diamondbacks. Gillis down inside fighting for position. Sherwood posted up, but Milford passes it around. They get it to Sherwood. Turn around in the lane. Nice shot by Sherwood. The elevation faded away just enough to create the space he needed to hit that 5-foot jumper. Harrison on the left wing. Fires a pass, right wing, three-point shot, Nash. Nope, rebound to Sherwood of Milford. Sherwood with 6 rebounds. Tries to take it himself, then Gillis left corner. Long 2, air ball over the top. Ellsworth has 4 rebounds after pulling down that air ball. Top of the key, Gavin fires and misses short. Rebound to Kaiden Peters. Milford with a 17-point lead, 31-14. Beebe looks at the three-point shot, then tries to kick it to Gillis in the corner just as Gillis cut. 11 turnovers for Milford. 1A Utah State basketball is presented by the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. Find your fun in Logan. Visit explorelogan.com. That's explorelogan.com. Midway through the third quarter, Milford on top big. Diamond Ranch struggling to score. Ellsworth slices through the lane, fires to a cutting Davis Harrison. Great cut, nice pass, and Harrison is fouled on the shot attempt. The foul, I believe, was on Beebe. That would be his first. Harrison's free throw rims around and out. Quality Inn of Richfield is proud to sponsor 1A basketball. If you're coming to the state tournament, make the Quality Inn Richfield your home away from home. Nice spacious rooms. They've got a great hot breakfast, not just the simple continental Danish and old oranges. No, sir. Quality Inn in Richfield. 31-15. Milford on top by 16. Williams stuffed. Not sure what Peters was thinking as he tries to save that. And Coach Lynn Dalton, I think, saying the same thing. Kaiden, that's our ball. It was blocked out of bounds off of Diamond Ranch. Let it go. Under 3 to go. Harrison pulls the trigger from deep and just misses. Sherwood, a monster on the boards here in this third quarter. That's his 4th rebound of the period. Beebe, left wing. Wunderlich back in there with 4 fouls. Surely Coach Dalton gave him express direction. Do not foul, Kaiden, or your day will be done. Excuse me, Kyler. Foul down in the right corner. 2:30 left in the third. And the foul to Gavin Ellsworth is first. This is a Southern Utah University presentation of 1A Championship basketball. Learn more at suu.edu. That's suu.edu. Sherwood down in the lane, scoops with the left and misses. Jacob Owens the rebound for Diamond Ranch. Taking himself up across the timeline. Across the top, Wunderlich reads it, takes it to the other end. Ball poked away from behind. And this Diamond Ranch team has challenged some very good teams this year. They lost early to Water Canyon, but challenged Bryce Valley a time or two. Hammered Escalante, 82-42, and then it beat them again, 86-56. Had a close couple of games with Paiute and Valley. In fact, on just about a month ago, February 14th, not even a month ago, 2 weeks ago, had a close one with Valley, lost by just 12, 60-48. But having a hard time finding the bottom of the hoop today, and Milford leads by 16. 2 minutes left to go in the third. Wunderlich directs a little traffic from the left wing. Diamond Ranch in a 2-3 zone, not coming out real high to pressure on the perimeter. Sherwood inside before the double team comes. He turns and hits. Zach Sherwood, 10 points to go along with 7 rebounds in the game. And Milford extends its lead with that Zach Sherwood little jumper. Down inside, Diamond Ranch has a pass find its way to Nash. He can't get it to go, but tips the rebound out. Ellsworth's shot rims around and out. Alec Williams, a 5th rebound. 1:21 left in the third. Peters, Beebe, around to Wunderlich. Milford tries to work it around, but they try a little too much. Diamond Ranch steals. Harrison the spin, but he can't quite get it to go. Montazaro hung in the air to try and get that rebound, but just couldn't control it. 1:01 left, third period. Milford in control, leading by 18. Tigers jumped out to a 14-3 lead in the first quarter. They haven't looked back. They've extended that lead little by little out to 18. Diamond Ranch just hasn't gotten going. Both Ellsworth and Davis Harrison have been held in check. Harrison averages 16, he's got 7. Ellsworth averages 14, he's only got 5. A lot of shots that you see them take today. I think they normally hit a few more of those, and they're just not falling, but we'll see if they still have 8 minutes and 44 seconds to go. See if they can get some of those to fall. Inbound, nice entry play, and Zach Sherwood finishes. A foul on the rebound. We'll see if they count the bucket. It looks like count the basket, the official says, and then a foul against Alexander Hartwick, and that is his first. So that gives the ball right back to Milford from under their own hoop. Wunderlich from the left side. Milford kicks it back out to the top of the key. Beebe looking inside. Williams was posted up. Wunderlich thinks about the three, but passes up. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Does Milford play for a final shot, leading by 20? They work it around the arc, then to the top of the key. 20-point lead for the Milford Tigers. Another 16, 15 seconds, or 5 seconds rather, of play and keep away. And then they'll start to run a play. Beebe with 10, 9, looks left. He's got Wunderlich. Back up top, Beebe with 5, 4, pass into the middle, deflected. Harrison had it. It's poked away. Williams fires just before the buzzer and misses short. So at the end of 3, it's Milford leading 35-15. We'll take a quick break and be back with more Utah 1A basketball on live.ksl.com and mylocalradio.com.
If you've dreamed of owning your own beachfront property at beautiful Bear Lake, but think you can't afford it, think again, because you can. It's an investment you can rent that pays for itself, and you can enjoy it too. Realtor Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty can help make your dream come true. Visit with Gary today, because you'll never know unless you ask. Bear Lake Realty in Garden City. Visit bearlakerealty.com.
Bryce Canyon Half Marathon, 13.1 miles of fun. The race starts at Bryce Canyon City, runs through Bryce Canyon National Park, and finishes in Cannonville. Early registration is open now. Race runs the second Saturday in July.
(35-15) as we return for the fourth quarter on Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com. Diamond Ranch with just 3 points in the third quarter, and that's after just 3 in the first, 9 in the second. Milford's defense has held them in check. Milford defensively this season, 6th in the state, allowing 48.8 points per game. Diamond Ranch, Harrison drives, dishes back into the middle. Shot up missed by Nathan Longwell, but he'll earn a couple of free throws. On the boys' side, Bryce Valley and Manila. And Bryce Valley leads 39-33 with 6:45 left to go. Bryce Valley, after their defensive effort, must be fantastic, because Manila scores usually a lot more points. Bryce Valley another bucket, and they lead by 8. Those two teams met last year in the semifinals, and Bryce Valley got a narrow win to make it to the state championship, where they lost to Panguitch. 35-16. Longwell made one of the 2 free throws. It was the second. Milford misses. Ellsworth with the rebound. Trouble away from traffic. Gavin, a junior this year, averages 14 points a game. Had 15 and 4 yesterday in the loss against Manila. Rebound tipped around and saved by Kaiden Peters. Good awareness to find a teammate. Beebe across the timeline. Milford up big. Sherwood. Wunderlich thought about the three, but boy, these guys are just disciplined. They know they have the lead, don't have to force anything. They'll play for a high percentage shot. Peters takes it there from the free throw line, but can't get it to go. Nice spin move. Davis Harris with the two. 35-18. This one not in the books yet. We've got 6:45 left to go. And Diamond Ranch can score in a hurry. They've averaged 56 points per game. Milford better be careful here. Right wing, Peters skips it across to Wunderlich. Williams inside. Sherwood at the high post. Finds Williams underneath. A couple of ball fakes, then misses the shot. Rebound. Pulled in by Jacob Owens. Shares it, dishes off. Ellsworth at the top of the key. Trying to drive, spins and loses it out of bounds. Give it to Milford. We got Diamond Ranch with just 6 turnovers in the game. Apologize, we had scoreboard camera went out on us, but Cameron Martin got that thing going again, so thanks, Cameron. We'll take a quick timeout with a timeout on the court. 35-18, Milford leads on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
We take your fun very seriously. That's why we put so much emphasis on training and experience with our mechanics at Cash Honda Yamaha. Whether you're getting it ready for an upcoming season, putting it away for the winter, having routine maintenance, or have a mechanical problem, we want to make sure that when you're ready to have fun with it, it's ready for you. Don't trust your fun to just anyone. Make sure you bring all your service work to Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Back at Richfield High School and Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com. Brought to you in part by South Central Communications FiberLink high-speed internet, the area's fastest broadband internet. 6 minutes left to go, and Milford leads 35-18. It's a 17-point lead, and on the surface that seems like a ton of points, but Diamond Ranch can score a ton of points. Milford has taken their foot off the gas, not really tried to push the tempo, not at all. Sherwood underneath gets fouled. Diamond Ranch scored 76 once this year, the 82 another time, 86 in a win over Escalante. They can score a lot of points. We haven't seen that today, but with a 17-point deficit and almost 6 minutes to do it, if Diamond Ranch gets hot, things could change in a hurry in this game. Sherwood down inside. Unfortunately for Diamond Ranch, Matt Griffith just fouled out. 4 rebounds, no points. 5:47 left to go. And Griffith picks up his 5th. At the line, Sherwood hits his first. Another one coming for Zach, who has 13 points in the game. He's 1 for 3 from the line, make it 2 for 4 as he knocks both of those ones down. 37-18, back to a 19-point lead for Milford. Ellsworth looks backdoor. In the lane, floating it up, and just off target was Nathan Longwell. Harrison and Ellsworth usually combine for about 30 points. So far in this one, they've got a combined 14, halfway to their usual average. Sherwood, the offensive board, can't get the putback to go, and a foul on the rebound. Sherwood has been big on the boards. That's his 8th by my count. He's just a couple of boards away from a double-double. 4:52 left, 46-37. Bryce Valley on top of Manila. That's a surprise, especially not to take anything away from Milford, but the way that Bryce Valley struggled yesterday with Milford. I guess you can never look. I look too much into scores and compare this team beat that team by this much and that team lost to the other team by that much. Things like that. But you get on the court, matchups matter, and that's what Bryce Valley's taking advantage of in that game. At the free throw line, Zach Sherwood hits the first on a 1-and-1. Sherwood making a living here in the fourth quarter from the line. Bryce Canyon Half Marathon is 13.1 miles of fun. Run through Bryce Canyon on the second Saturday in July. Register today and save at www.brycecanyonhalfmarathon.com. That's brycecanyonhalfmarathon.com. 38-18. Milford on top with 5:04 left to go. Sherwood with 3 points in the quarter and a total of 15 in the game. He gets it down in the post again, but kicks it back outside. Wunderlich drives, can't get the shot to go. Rebound out, and Ellsworth saves it. Athletic move by Ellsworth. Up ahead, Harrison down the right side, hesitates, dribbles behind the back, and just loses it. Mishandles that dribble. Milford comes up with the loose ball and has a 20-point lead. Gillis, right corner. Looks around. Back up top. Tigers kick it around. Just trying to eat some clock and then find that high percentage shot. Sherwood in the lane loses it. Maybe partially because of some contact, but no whistle. Harrison to the top of the key. Ellsworth open three. No, just off target. Offensive board. And almost ripped away, but a strong rebound by Matazaro. Three-point shot. Nope, for Diamond Ranch. These threes just not falling today for the Diamondbacks. 1A Utah State basketball is presented by the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. You can find your fun in Logan by visiting explorelogan.com. Great food, lots of places if you like outdoor activities. Doesn't get better than the Cache Valley. explorelogan.com. Blocking foul as Tyler Nash attacks the hoop. And Nash will go to the line and shoot two. Tyler averages 5 points per game, has not scored in this one. Not a lot of scoring for Diamond Ranch. 18 points with 3:38 left to go in the game. Foul charged to Brett Beebe, that's his third. Beebe, a speedster, scored 3 touchdowns in the football state championship game. Win over Duchesne. Nash misses the front end. Back iron. 7 of 13 from the line is Diamond Ranch today. Just better than 50%. Nash improves that a little bit more with a second free throw. Swishing through. 38-19, a 19-point game. And the way Milford takes care of the ball and eats up clock with each possession, Diamond Ranch is going to be hard-pressed to get back into this one at this point, unless they come out and start fouling. Milford has not been great from the free throw line. 5 of 9 so far today. But Diamond Ranch looks like they're, read the writing on the wall, content to just let this one wind down. 3 minutes left to go. Milford playing keep away. And a foul by Matazaro. That sends Sherwood sprawling to the floor. It's an 8th team foul, so Zach will go back to the line and shoot 1 and 1. Matazaro's third personal. Really nobody else, nobody in foul trouble except for Kyler Wunderlich, who has 4 for the Milford Tigers. Sherwood's first finds its way through. He's got 4 points in the quarter, all from free throws. He scored 8 in the third quarter and has a total of 16 points to go, along with 8 or 9 rebounds. Sherwood's second free throw rims out. An offensive board by Gillis, his putback off target. And then Matazaro pulls it down for Diamond Ranch. Ellsworth misses short. Harrison, the offensive board, putback is good. Davis now has 11 points in the game. 39-21. Milford with the lead. 2:35 left to go. Make sure to stay tuned for our next game. The following contest will be back on the girls' side. Tabiona taking on West Desert. And then we'll have Milford versus Manila from here at Richfield High School. Those are our next couple of contests in Consolation. Wunderlich. Sherwood drives, gets past everybody, lays it up around and out. Sherwood, a little slap of the hands together after that one fell out, no good. Ellsworth for the three, rattles home. Gavin Ellsworth, his second triple of the game. 39-24 with just under 2 to go. Diamond Ranch applying some extra pressure. Beebe beats it all and lays it in with the right hand. Brett Beebe, first bucket of the game. See his quickness there. Left corner three for Diamond Ranch, and that finds its way home. Tyler Nash and the Diamondbacks starting to find some success from beyond the arc. They've cut it to a 13-point game. It was 20 just moments ago. Coach Lynn Dalton wants to talk about it with his team for the final minute 26, and we'll be right back on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.
Buffering sucks. Stop watching your favorite internet shows 30 seconds at a time. Get super fast 1 gigabyte speed now. South Central Communications is invested in you and building for the future. Get there faster with the best internet experience at a price no one can beat. Upgrade to 1 gig internet and enjoy smooth streaming on every device in your home. Enhance your internet experience today. South Central Communications is delivering the most advanced fiber internet to every home and business.
Back on Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State basketball on live.ksl.com, and a foul. Milford empties the bench. They've got Heston Sullivan in there among others. Garrett Fisher, Kaiden Davis, Spencer Slade, a freshman, and Corbin Dalton, also a freshman. Kaiden Davis, a freshman. Heston Sullivan at the line after a foul against Nathan Longwell, picks up his second. Heston Sullivan will shoot 1 and 1. And can't get the first to go. Back iron. Rebound. Davis Harrison. He'll take it up the court himself. Ellsworth for 3. Nope. Quick put back. Nope. And Diamond Ranch just can't get him to go. And a foul will send Corbin Dalton to the line for 2 free throws as we get into the double bonus. Oh, we got one coming down to the wire between Bryce Valley and Manila in the quarterfinals on the boys' side, 51-47. Bryce Valley leads Region 22's #1 Manila Mustangs. First personal foul against Tyler Nash. 2 free throws coming for Corbin Dalton on the double bonus. He hits the first one anyway. Our broadcast today, Utah State Championship Basketball, is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. For real estate at beautiful Bear Lake, work with the best. Visit BearLakeRealty.com. You can buy a home, rent it out so it pays for itself. You can enjoy it some of the time as well, and pretty soon you got a home in beautiful Bear Lake. Visit BearLakeRealty.com for help and to find out how. 43-27, Milford up with under a minute to go. Three-pointer by Harrison, no. Rebound saved by Milford, but into the hands of the Diamondbacks. And a little push as Garrett Fisher pulls down a rebound. And the sophomore will head to the free throw line as Matazaro picks up a 4th personal. Milford student section was starting to and wanting to chant the "I believe that we will win." Garrett Potter at the free throw line in that Manila versus Bryce Valley game. That's one I'm sad to have missed. I'm happy to have seen this one, but that one coming down to the wire. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Free throw. Garrett Fisher hits the first one. Milford hitting their free throws down the stretch. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 7 of 9 so far. Don't make it 7 of 10. 7 of 11. Fisher misses the second one off to the right. 44-27. Ellsworth brings it across the timeline himself. Right side, 3-point shot, up and good. Nathan Longwell with the triple. 44-30. It's a 14-point game with not enough time for Diamond Ranch to do anything more than just try to hope for a miracle. Looks like they've backed off a bit. Milford works it around and just eats up some clock. Today's broadcast is presented in part by Bear Lake Realty. Visit bearlakerealty.com, and by the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. Visit explorelogan.com. Tigers playing keep away for the final 8, 7, 6 seconds. And Milford will live to play another day at the state tournament. Diamond Ranch will go home a final of 44-30. Milford with the victory over Diamond Ranch. We'll take a quick break on the postgame show brought to you by Ruby's Inn. We'll be right back with that on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
It's fun helping each customer find the best vehicle for their needs. I'm Tracy Lawley, and I've worked with my brother Kirk for 23 years. Back in 1969, my grandfather Donnell Jensen sold a customer this 1969 Dodge Charger. Years later, I had the opportunity to sell that same customer a new Dodge truck. And we continue to have the opportunity to serve his children and grandchildren. If you're buying a car from someone who isn't having fun, you should definitely come see me before you sign on the dotted line.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advance from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advance from PetMinerals.com today.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the post-game show brought to you by Ruby's Inn. At Ruby's Inn, they've been hosting visitors to Bryce Canyon and other southern Utah national parks and monuments for over 100 years. They know how to do it right. Check them out at ruby'sinn.com. That's ruby'sinn.com. The Milford Tigers jumped out to a 14-3 lead, never looked back. Their lead was as much as 20 points midway through the fourth quarter as Diamond Ranch just couldn't get things going offensively. 11 points from Davis Harrison, 8 from Gavin Davis, and not much more from anybody else. Milford was led, 16 points from Zach Sherwood, along with 9 rebounds. Kobe Gillis in double figures with 10, and Milford goes on to win 44-30. The Tigers live to play another day tomorrow at the state tournament. They'll take on Water Canyon. Meanwhile, Diamond Ranch finishes its season and heads home to get ready for next year. 44-30, the final score. Today at Richfield High School in Consolation. Well, a few more stats for you here on the Ruby's Inn post-game report. For Diamond Ranch, I mentioned the 11 points for Davis Harrison, 8 from Gavin Ellsworth, 5 points for Nathan Longwell off the bench. Tyler Nash had 4, including a 3 in the fourth, and Vinny Matazzaro had 2. Matt Griffith, who scored 6 points, 10 rebounds yesterday in the loss versus Manila, did not score today, had 4 rebounds before fouling out early in the fourth quarter. As for the victorious Milford Tigers, Zach Sherwood, 16 points, 9 rebounds, led the way. Kobe Gillis had 10 points and 3 rebounds. 6 points out of Kyler Wunderlich, despite some foul trouble. He stayed in there and earned his points. 4 points for Alec Williams. 2 apiece from Beebe and Corbin Dalton, and then 1 free throw by Garrett Fisher. Puts Milford at 44 in the win over Diamond Ranch. Again, 44-30, the final score. That'll do it for this game, and we'll look ahead to the next broadcast or the next game in just a few minutes. We'll take a quick break, but be back with the girls' side of Consolation play. Tabiona takes on West Desert when we return. Again, our final score, Milford beats Diamond Ranch 44-30 on this Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com and mylocalradio.com.